bought it 73, 1973 era.
Yep.
We got married in 74. We used to ride it a good bit.
Until recently, Bob and Rhonda Johnson's bicycle built for two was gathering dust.
Yeah, it was in storage for quite a while because we just didn't have the energy, strength.
Yeah.
It was just too much work.
As their kids grew, so did Bob and Rhonda. Hard to believe, but here they are on the beach together just a few years ago. After decades of overindulging and not enough exercise, Bob was terribly out of shape.
I couldn't go up a flight of stairs. I couldn't do anything. I was just feeling bad.
Less than 2 years ago, in fact, Bob weighed 300 pounds.
I mean, it would be nothing for him to eat probably 4 or 5 donuts at a pop with a coffee and think nothing of it.
At age 58, Bob thought it was too late for him to change, until Rhonda's life was on the line.
In '07, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had the mastectomy, radiation, chemo. 2010, I had a scan done and found out it was in my hip bone.
Rhonda's doctor told her exercise and healthy eating would improve her odds of beating cancer. She asked Bob to do her a favor.
I said, let's go join the gym together and see what we can do.
Because he looked at me one day and said, if your mom can fight cancer, I can fight my weight.
Hey!
In November of 2010, Bob and Rhonda joined Anytime Fitness in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
You gonna run? No idea how to turn on a treadmill, how to turn the elliptical on.
Like a lot of middle-aged couples, initially they were unsure of themselves.
We never went to a gym in our life. The last gym class we had was in high school.
4, good. Keep going.
But they got all the help they needed from club staff and personal trainer Aaron Riccini.
Hard and fast, good. Nice.
Some of the best results that we get with people are 45, 50, 60 years old.
3, 2, and 1. Nice job.
Okay.
Good stuff. And I'm saying, take a break, take a break. And he's saying, all right, what's next? So let's go.
Bob is the absolute definition of diligence.
One leg at a time.
Got to keep that arm straight.
Both Bob and Rhonda quickly got healthier and stronger.
There is no better medicine, without a doubt.
Good, let them hang, let's go.
I mean, if you talk to any doctor who's educated, they're prescribing exercise.
Nice, now 2, keep going, come on.
But Bob's transformation has been truly remarkable.
You got it, keep going. I would say he's the most fit older client that I have. Well, really, at any age. 5 to go, 5.
Bob leg presses an incredible 850 pounds.
There it is. Nice.
He lost more than 100 pounds in less than a year.
100 pounds of sweat laying over here.
He beat his daughter in a 5-mile race.
Because at the last quarter mile, he looked back and said, see ya, and took off. And I could not catch him at age 60. And as he crossed the finish line, I had tears coming down my eyes because that was my dad and he was beating me. He beat his obesity. That was my dad.
It's just like you're sitting in a chair, right?
Yeah, I wish.
And he's doing all of this because he loves his wife.
This is easy. This losing weight, it's easy. You want motivation? Go sit in the waiting room at a cancer center. This is easy. You can do it.
Regular exercise and a proper diet have helped Rhonda lose 40 pounds.
We feel great. We haven't felt this great for years.
My stress level started to go down. That was maybe the first thing I noticed.
Bob's cholesterol level is also way down.
Motivation is where you find it.
Halfway, come on.
It's everywhere.
And he no longer needs the annoying CPAP machine he'd been wearing because his sleep apnea is gone.
Would I find out that I didn't have to put up with this? It was like somebody let me out of jail.
My dad wanted to do it for himself, to be here for us. And I can't be more proud of my dad every day. And I look at his pictures. I love him. He means the world to me.
Faster, faster.
They may have gotten a late start,
Say you're only as old as you feel.
but Bob and Rhonda Johnson are on the right path now, looking forward to enjoying life together down the road.
Hopefully blowing the birthday candles out on a 100-year birthday cake. How's that sound?